we are continuing with the Omega farm. Oh, we leveled at some point. We're going to keep taking Ranger here. I definitely need Axe, but I guess at this point, I can kind of go Pipe Wrench, Axe, Hoe, and Seed Bag. And that's probably good enough. If we get back and it's harvest time, then, you know, it's harvest time, so be it. But I kind of want to work my way over to that well. And then, man, there's really not like a lot of plant matter. I mean, there is, but it's not in the direction that I kind of wanted to go. So I guess let's work our way over to that wishing well. And we'll see what we can make of it. Such as it were. I don't need a fence. I didn't get all the leaves off of this house, though. So let's take care of that. Then we got some inside, too. I mean, the other thing we could do is we could go, like, all the way back to Capernaum. But I think instead, I don't know, like, surely we have enough crops in the ground, right? Surely we'll be able to, like, finish most of the arc with what we've already planted. But, like, maybe not. Maybe we can just go get the last fuel cell and then worry about the arc. I don't know. I'm of so many minds. It's a lot to be done. There's so much going on. So we're just gonna, for now, grab some trees. For now, we're gonna look at the well. We're gonna peek at the well. 2 scrap fabric. So actually something that we can grab while we're just ootin' a boot here. Like oh no, wait, this is the house we completely tore down to studs. We're not gonna be able to get anything out of that. Can I hit you from up here? I can. Get cheesed. And then I'm going to assume that the, okay, I wanted that to be a power attack, but I guess this works fine. I'm going to assume that I can get 1 scrap fabric out of the thing in the front. The laundry wheel. Is that what we call these? I'm going to assume that there's a scrap fabric in there. And then we'll be able to do the well, and we'll actually be able to go to whatever this next zone is. Yeah. That's what we were looking for. Would have been nice to bring a sledgehammer to get that car out of the way. But what can you do? Pipe wrench is just too convenient for most tasks. So I'm going to get these last couple trees. I'm going to stop at this bush. We're going to make a nice... well, you can't even see any more plant matter, so it doesn't really matter. And then we're going to work our way back. We're going to hit the well. I don't think I even need to... Well, I guess I do need to stop back at the farm to change the loadout, because I'm not going to need hoe on. And I'm not going to need seed bag on. So I might as well just take both of those off. So I know I'm not going to need them going forward. And replace it with, like, the actual combat loadout. How are you still alive? Have I just not been in here? I guess I just haven't been in. I haven't searched anything in here, actually. I might have just skipped this house entirely. It doesn't have any POIs. So we'll leave that for later. And for now, you know, we'll come back to this plot if we need it. We'll come back to other plots if we need it. But we've actually farmed a lot of farmland. And so I think we're just going to continue on. So what do I want here? It's fishing rod and shovel for exploration. This is already our looting setup. We're already set up for warm weather. So I think we're good to just hit this road and see where it goes. So we need to go back to house on the corner. And we'll take this for extra steel. We're a little worried about steel. We have exactly 300, which is what we need for that step of the arc, but we're probably still going to need a little more for upgrades, so we might as well grab any that we come across. Just on the off chance that there's an upgrade deep in the tree that, you know, needs 30, 40 steel, something insane. And then this is new territory. This is the furthest that we've been out of the Shire, as it were. Every step takes us further than we have ever gone before. I think, anyway. I don't think we... Yeah, we haven't. The map isn't revealed. And there's a bunch of shit to do here. We've got a fuel cell here. We've got at least 2 quests here. And it's just a map that we haven't been on yet. So there's going to be all of the paraphernalia that comes with that. First step is going to be Link Tower, which is an absolute mile away. So maybe actual... Oh wait, first step should be campfire. We can't sleep at it, because it's going to respawn. Well, I mean, we could. We haven't killed anything here yet. After we start killing things here, we can't sleep at it. Cool down with Duke's homemade ice cream and smoothies? No, not right now. I'm busy. Let's do this quest first and see what this quest is all about. You heard that, huh? Okay. Because maybe the quest is like, it's a portal to the Link Tower. And then we're pleased with that in general. It's filled with all engine parts. Yeah, I'll pick this up. Oh wait, is that like the thing? Oh, that's the thing. Okay. Yeah, sure, easy enough. We have a shortcut bridge here. You think that shortcut bridge has, like, you think we can walk around this? And then we just go back to the diamond mine? I'd gamble on it. The catastrophe in this plan is that I'm pretty sure that this shortcut bridge is the bridge that leads to the farm that we saw earlier that we absolutely do not have the plant matter for. And it's just going to kind of... Oh, it's a repair bridge. 10 boards. We absolutely have that. We also need cactus while we're here. We can finally upgrade these dentured fangs +2 that we will probably never use again. But we can finish them. And in doing so, we can come closer to finishing ourselves in the process. We have eggs. We have significant cactus opportunities. We need 20. I feel like I want to get like 50. So I don't think we've seen our last cactus upgrade. Or, like, we haven't seen our last cactus food, probably, because I think we've used cactus in some foods as well. I'd be willing to bet that between here and the other desert map that we haven't looked at all, there's probably some kind of cactus action going on. And when we find it, we will be ready. It's a lot of freaking cactus. I'm wondering, like, do we have a closer campfire even? No, this one's going to be pretty close. We just have to have a bit of patience here.
Are cactus arms their leaves or their branches?
What do you mean cactus arms?
Look at that, it's 2 arms.
I don't know. I think they're called nopals, I think is what they're called. It's like the lobes of a cactus. But I have absolutely no idea.
You obviously have some idea to pull nopals out of
No, I don't want to go and Google it. I'll look at it after stream. Leave a message in the comments if you know what the weird arm things of a cactus are called. And don't forget to like and subscribe or whatever. Or don't, you know, it's your choice. If you find the on-screen product compelling, consider voting with your subscription. Or whatever. Alright, how many boards did we need? I think we needed like 10. And we have 304? Yeah, we just barely have enough. We can just barely fix this bridge. And then this cactus will put us at 50, and then I think we're good on cactus. We'll say that's good. And if we find out that there were, you know, more than 50 cacti worth of upgrades, then joke's on me. I will be the one who was rused. Do we have anything up this way? The hell is that? It's just like a box. Let me check this quick. It's like a black square up here. The hell is this? I can't interact with it in any way. Maybe it opens later? Oh wait, I can get on top of it. Hang on, how did I do that? It doesn't seem to do anything. I could try and dig it. It doesn't dig. Alright, I'm going to assume that's a thing that happens later. A lot of berries here, though. We'll take those. And I saw a fishing spot over here, but I think it's on the other side of the river. So we're going to leave that for the time being. Also, how far down does this go? Undetermined. Let's check quick, and if it goes a long way, we'll just double back. But if it's like a short walk to one secret, that's not that bad. Oh, it's a short walk to a box. We're not going to be able to do that box anyway. Not until we get the link tower up and running. So we'll save that one for later. Okay, I almost got the dodge off. We have a boat that sunk. And then we have... This looks like a dig spot. No, it's not. This is a dig spot, apparently. Is that because the skull is looking at it? And I would have thought that was the dig spot. They show up on your minimap. It's a little shovel icon. Fish. What do you mean? Don't shrug at me. There you go. Okay. So we got berries. We got mushrooms. We got shortcut bridge. Did we miss anything on the south of this island? Yeah, more mushrooms. There's also a lot of plant matter here. What do you mean? Oh yeah, no, you're right. Never mind. We've never been able to chop those trees down. It's the fat ones that look gigantic, but that we can still chop down somehow. And it's the tall, thin ones where you're like, yeah, one good chop and you should be fine, but the axe isn't actually up to it. about these? No. Okay, you're just decoration. These wooden walls don't give anything that hay bale gives plants, though. You give plants. These guys. You'd think there's no shot in hell,
Hey,
but they just come down.
can you dismantle
Grab all
that
that. Can I dismantle what?
the giant stump of the giant tree?
No, the stumps stay for some reason. Hey, we're doing good on inventory space. I would rather just hack my way through here than go all the way around like some guy who doesn't have an axe. Okay, a good haul of plant matter. No, not that, that. Hit the palm tree. There we go. And then you, I bet I can hit you. I think that's everything. Looks like everything we can get. These are just a factory of plant matter. Very happy to see you around. Nice crit. What are you... What is going on over here? I'm not even over there. What are you so mad about? This place sucks, dude. The hell? Okay, we're good. I don't know what... Oh, were you mad about the deer? Were you trying to mortar a deer? I'm gonna assume that's what that was. Just starts popping off for no reason, man. Like, it's just a deer. What are you gonna do to it? I'm assuming... Oh, it's like a little fort. That's cute. I'd assume that, like, for the zombie, you're like, oh, I'm gonna eat that deer. But, like, you're just a plant. You can't do anything to a deer. Yeah, Jenny's fort, no adults allowed. Fine. But only because you don't appear to have plant matter in your fort. If your fort was made out of leaves, it would be fucking over for you. You would be fortless. Let's kill you before you attract any other hostile wildlife. Just making people mad for no reason. Nope. Also, there's a dig site over here that I did not see until now. Dried out farm. Oh, Jenny's fort is a dig site. Sorry, Jenny. Shouldn't have buried shit in your fort.
Good friend of yours.
It had to be true. Nice ceramic, idiot. Burying a stupid teacup at your fort. I'm glad I dug it up. A single bone? I have a single bone. White mushroom. I'm so tempted to take 16 plant matter. No, that's an insane choice. I should just take the spices. No, that's a shovel. I would like the axe. Yeah, I almost went full insane mode. I'm sorry. Here, though, I think we can sleep, because we've set up the link tower here. So let's get everything put away. Because there's a lot of stuff back here that we have just neglected to pick up.
And you wanted 16 more plant matter.
Yeah, it might have mattered. 16 plant matter is almost one crop field. Every plant mattered matters. Every mattered plants. Every plant. You're probably just wood, right? You wouldn't yeah, you wouldn't be plant matter. Is this 2 crops that are here? There's 2 crop fields? Yeah, 1, 2. And they're big, too. This is gonna be a problem. One can only hope that we don't end up needing this much farmland. Because if we need this much farmland, I don't know how long it's going to take to farm the requisite plant matter. It might end up getting off-screened. We'll see, though. Our best case scenario is everything we've planted so far is actually just enough by itself. Anyway, why did I come over here? Oh, because I got the train part. I have to go put it into the train. That's why. I'd like to just kill you. And then I can take my time on these. Full already? Wow. Are you a lazy enough dude to home portal back, despite practically being able to see your campfire? Yeah. I am, in fact, that lazy. Oh, there's mushrooms over here, too. Any, like, fishing? No, no fishing. Many plants, though. I think I might, you know, when we repair that train, actually just put a hoe on and see how many crop fields we have. Excuse me? Okay. Probably could have avoided that, but we have a ton of health. We'll be fine. And then I see one bad man over there. No mortar pods to worry about. Just you and me. And now just me. Wait, no, there's one more. There is another. Yeah, I bet. Also, there's a bunch of stuff in this barn that we can get. See all this hay just laying here? There we go. Yeah, I'll be taking that. I'll be searching that. Fabric, I'll be not needing that. Okay, we're using axe for that. Let's just follow the river. I see a fishing spot. That is a map POI. I see a mortar pod that we'll probably want to kill before we fish. There we go. And I think this is diamond mine right up here. I'm pretty sure. We'll find out. One more POI down. I truly wish that I could destroy this wall. It would be an incredible time savings. But unfortunately, the technology is just too far beyond us right now. We just don't have it in us. Not even the sledgest of hammers can get us through that wall. Alright, next time we see a campfire, we actually need to sit down. Because we're out of home portal charges. You, as well, can go. But what we will do, as long as we're outside this wall, is we'll harvest all of your tasty leaves. Oh, and also we missed a mushroom over here. Yeah, that's Diamond Mine, so that's where the train is. So it's just going to be a brief little walk around this wall to get in there. Nice crits. Unfortunately, they're wasted on power attacks for those things, because they would die in one shot anyway, but it does feel satisfying.
Big numbers are soothing.
Big number good. Okay, we have a bit of a longer walk than I thought. But we should be fine. It's a lot of you assholes, huh? Yeah, I see you too. I do kind of wish we had the charges for that, but I also don't think we're really in dire need of rubber or scrap electronics right now. Like, I think we'll live. I think we'll also live without one hide. And who knows, we might even remember to come and grab it later. Like all these mana beads that we apparently forgot to grab and came back to grab later. And Diamond Mine is this way, I want to say? Don't know how everyone at that truck convoy is dead and you're alive, but you do you, I guess. We don't need to change inventory. We just needed to get our 3 charges back. And we've accomplished this task. So, let's go put the machinery back in the train. And there we go. Now we can hop on. So I saw a couple things there that are going to be worth further investigation. I saw what I'm pretty sure is a well. I also saw what I'm pretty sure was a group of 3 of the zombies that throw exploding balls of fire that I want absolutely nothing to do with. So, good things to note. Okay, I'm gonna just, like, take care of this problem really quick. I also see a small issue to my south here. Lucky crit. Extremely lucky crit, in fact. Because I'd meant to power attack and just didn't. The air's feeling very hot and it's going to get even worse further south. Maybe there's something at the train station that could help your chance of survival. Sure. Why not? What do you have in the train station? Reed? Seems like a good start. Fur hats produced by a street cleaning company? No. I don't think that's the one that we're looking for. Yeah, I am indeed good, thanks. What else you got for me? Nothing here. Nothing here. I see boxes in the corner. Promising. We also have a searchable mailbox. These boxes have nothing. Be wary of extremely hot temperatures. Military activity in the area is also at a heightened state. Southern parts are inaccessible. Box is important, but we can't search it. I'm gonna guess quest item that we have not uncovered the correct breadcrumb for yet. Now, where is the breadcrumb that leads me to the box that we instinctively know is important? Do you think it's this clipboard? Delivery notice. Self-heating hot water bottles. No. Don't need that either. Mailbox, I guess? It's not even useful. You already have a self-heating hot water bottle. You know, that's scrap fabric. Does this count as the train station? Oh, there's a clipboard on the crate here that I don't think we were allowed to look at. Yeah, you seem important. Item, cool and classy desert helmets. Confirmation of delivery to Allen's farm. The location is marked on a map. I can just follow the road. Or I could just follow the train tracks, it looks like. Okay. And I'm assuming with how far south... Well, actually, it's not that far south, now that I look at it. I wonder if we can just walk to that link tower if it gets too hot. Let's chance it. Why not? What's the worst thing that happens? It gets hot and we leave? And the best thing that happens is we make it to the link tower, and then we can actually sit at a campfire and take our time exploring this place. These all seem like good outcomes. Hello, did not see you at all. Just completely not paying attention, looking at my mini-map. So, like, we're making it pretty far south here. It does not seem that bad. Got a nice gap in the fence here. Oh, okay, so there's like a giant chasm. That would be why we can't just walk there. Yeah, that's pretty deep. I don't think we're, like, jumping that. And it's hot. Okay. The game is now encouraging me to go do the quest. Restricted area, we will shoot you. Not the first time it will have happened. There's a break. We didn't put that break in the fence. No trespassing. Swing the right way at the dog, please. I see you. You didn't see me. Wow, there's a lot of you here, huh? Is this the part where you'll shoot me? No, this is just the part where you're actually back at the train station. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Let's follow the train tracks like the game intended. I see barrels. I see a fat zombie. I don't think we're going to get the drop on that fat zombie because we hit this guy and he'll know. But we can get one cheeky power attack in there. We can grab some electronics and then we can destroy these barrels so that we don't run afoul of them later. Now where to? Give me the axe back on. This is the side of the tracks that I saw the 3, like, exploding pitcher zombies on. So I'm going to want an axe out when I come across them. Weird dodge roll. I don't know what that was all about. We have a military checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel not permitted beyond this point. Hey, there's no sense in going in there and killing them. We're miles away from the link tower. I mean, maybe we wind up being extremely good at games and we never actually have to sit at a campfire. They are. Maybe we wind up being extremely good at games and we never have to sit at a campfire until we make it to that link tower, but my suspicion is that over the course of this quest, we're probably going to take enough stupid damage that we're going to have to sit at a campfire and respawn everything. Given that we've been getting hit by, like, dogs and starter zombies and all kinds of other miscellany. That said, if I have the opportunity to get a drop on a zombie that's not paying attention, I'm going to do it. It's free. This is just free hide. This is Alan's farm. See, like that, there's just no reason for it. At least we have bandages, I guess. Oh no, you have like an actual farm plot? It's a lot of plant matter. It's so much plant matter. This sucks, and that did not make things better. Because now that's gonna release this guy. Oh, never mind, he's not that bad. I thought there was a muscle zombie. Oh, there is a muscle zombie in there. I was worried about something. And he ate a power attack to the face and was still standing. Okay, I think that's tidy enough. Let's get rid of these. Okay. Now, we're looking for searchables. You've had hats delivered here. And I'm interested in them. At least I think that's what it said. Desert helmet or something like that. Search it. Oh, that's scrap fabric. You're not what I need. I see a lot of boxes over here. I'm gonna guess it's that. I see a box that's searchable. That is only confirming my suspicions. I see that we're almost level 63, and it justifies, in my mind, the fact that we're destroying a bunch of walls. Oh wait, did I destroy the box that I can search, and it didn't tell me it was important? Okay, that's probably not a great sign. What about you? Yep, I can destroy you too. You were also not a desert helmet. I see a bunch of shit out back that I just do not want to deal with. That's a problem for when we do map clears. It is not a problem for us now. Got any desert helmets in your kitchen? Got a bulletin board in your kitchen. Remember to check the mailbox for the response about the desert helmet thing. Oh, it's in your mailbox. Where the hell's your mailbox? I mean, like out front of your house, obviously, but... almost done. Just this. And then we have just a tasteful bit of plant matter there as well. Let's also clear this farm in case we use it eventually. It's a big farm. And it's just this plot, but it's a big farm plot. So your mailbox isn't like on your patio. We've ascertained this. It's also, I don't think it's like around this farm field either. Where is your mailbox? Holy shit, it's all the way over here? Bro, why is your mailbox so far away? You have to walk like a mile just to get to it. No trespassing? Way too late for that. Maybe if you put your sign by your mailbox, I would have, like, seen it earlier, but it's so way too late for me to do anything about that now. Free dog kill. It's like here? Here? Here. Unfortunately, the island military is not interested in your helmet designs. While quite effective in harsh weather, it does not provide enough protection against other forces. Our testers did like the classic look of the helmet very much, though. The sample helmet is held at the military road checkpoint, and you can get it back from there. Military road checkpoint. That's that thing, I'm assuming? Yeah. Alright, so now we put our axe on. We slip in through this hole in the fence so that we can get the drop on all the bad men in here. Oh my god, he was ready. Dude, he was primed. Is it in here? No, that's fabric. Is it in this van? Ooh, that's a long search. I bet it is. Yeah, desert helmet. Oh, we have to craft it. Okay, that means we're going to have to sit at a campfire, which is pretty unfortunate. You have a recipe in here for me? No, just ceramic. So how far south can we get before we luck out and find a campfire? Otherwise, we're going back to, like, Alan's farm or the train station. And I'd really rather just find a fire along this road, if it can be helped. And honestly, so far it looks like it can perhaps be helped. Because we're not getting hot yet. Okay, I see a turret. That's a problem. I see heat damage. That's also a problem. But I think I can do a little something like this. I'll walk into it. Oh, it's beautiful. The fool. we whack you. We whack you again, and then the turret knows if I go here. But what the turret doesn't know is if I throw like that. Not quite like that, like that. Yeah, okay. Turret down. And turrets don't respawn, even if zombies do. So, the next time we come through here, we do not have to worry about it. We're going to wait to get our temperature back. Because we're struggling a bit right now. We're good up to 133. But not much hotter than that. Can I see a campfire anywhere? That's a negative. Let's go. Oh, we're actually not taking heat damage here either. These are free. Okay, now it's bad again. A campfire. Holy cow, we've actually lucked out. What an insane gamble that's actually paid off. See that cactus we farmed? See how it mattered? See how we thought ahead? Also, did you see how I got so excited I dropped my apple? Anyway. Actually, you know what? Sit me down again. If I'm seeing... There's no way we're going to fish in the desert. And if I'm seeing turrets, I want to have the rifle. Because the rifle is the anti-turret. And I don't want to waste it on people like you, even if you have your back turned. And you're ripe for being sniped. Okay, this looks like a military base. I would say that we have made it. Now. Okay, didn't really want to throw that. Careful who you right-click. Where is the link tower? It's like right inside. So if we just come straight through the front gate, I see a rocket launcher turret. Does it see me? No. Huge. Okay, that one does see me. So that's like a little bit of a problem. But it's not an impossible problem to solve. Okay, it's still going. Actually, if it can hit me from like here, that is a problem. It can. I hear it shooting. From like here? No, I just heard it shoot again. What about from like here? Rifle. Can I see you? I can see you. Does that hit you? It does. Okay, you're gone. Give me the axe. You think that was the only two turrets here? It was the only two turrets here. Okay. We have a gate. Can't get through that. So which way should we go around? This way? Or the other way? Let's go this way. We already know there's turrets here, so let's proceed with a little bit of caution. Let's ignore that cluster of zombies for now, because that looks like a nightmare. Okay, we have a turret out in the open. That's going to need rifle shots. It's a turret down. I don't see a second turret. I do see a second turret. Where are you? You're like there? Dude, rifle's so good. Alright, there's second turret down. Do we have more turrets? Now I'm like, I'm gonna make a break for these sandbags. You see a rocket launcher turret that's like pointed at us, so that's not great. He's gonna shoot again, and he's got a muscle zombie there. I don't... Let's find the max range. Max range is right there. So we're gonna go right here. And we're gonna line the shot up. I think that car's in the way. There we go. Now we got a nice line. So the only problem with this strategy is that we have no bullets left. And if there are more turrets, we're going to have to do them the hard way. So that's a bit of a problem, I would say. It's maybe not a huge problem, but it's definitely a problem. Well, and we do have grenades too, I guess. We wasted one by throwing it, you know, while not paying attention. But we do have 4 grenades left. We have lots of cover here on this approach. Who is more important? Okay, all of them are coming? Never mind. Frick me for asking, I guess. In that case, I think you need to go. Come over here. I got all the time in the world for you. Poison's gone. You're still patrolling, but I think I can just pop you. Yep. Now, you need to go. You extremely need to go. This is going to be a mess. Just pull off, get some distance. He's way faster. Just kite for a bit. And actually, I think there was another one up here. There was. We're going to take care of you, while everyone else is busy being slow. And then we're going to come back down here. Where the hell did you go? There you are. You don't even know about me anymore. Holy cow. Get popped. And then get popped. It's just that easy. Now, where is the link tower? Oh, it's like right there. We have link towered. Well, almost. We have one more muscle boy to deal with, but... Oh, 2 muscle boys. Sorry. Didn't see you there. Apparently you had trouble seeing me too, so we'll call it even. And that is a link tower activation. So now, everything counts. We're going to scan, we're going to deadly transmit, we're going to open the main gate. We got a campfire right outside. And now... Ooh, and we leveled, nice. And now we've got a fuel cell to get. So there's that. Oh, our inventory's full. What a great excuse to go use the fire out front. I was about to say we actually didn't need to rest at a campfire for that whole thing, which is kind of crazy, but then I realized that we did rest at a campfire to swap out to the rifle, and that made a gigantic difference. So I'm not going to get too cocky about it. Give me picture. And then inventory? I feel like there's probably still going to be turrets, but I also know we're going to need builder's kit for... Well, not need builder's kit. We're going to use builder's kit for the convenience. What the hell is this? Like, I link towered. Why are you still here? All of you, specifically. Why are all of you still here? Okay, you're dropping mana beads now. So maybe you just didn't count the first time? Does that mean that everything inside this base respawned? Because if it does, that's a nightmare. Oh my lord, it did. This is about to get a little messy. Which way are you facing? Like most... You know what? It's not about to get messy. Well, it's about to get messy, but not for me. Okay. Now... Surprise, bitch. I'm leaving. Don't destroy my turrets, please. Thank you. Oh, I'm coming back this way now. Okay. Fine. Yo, do not kill my turret. What are you thinking? He actually destroyed a turret. Did I get my CPU core back for that? I don't know. Actually. I hope I got my CPU turret back for that. Might have to check the VOD footage on that one to see if we just permanently lost a turret or not. And also, we took more damage doing it that way than we took the first time we did it. So just, like, extraordinarily sloppy all around, I would say. Also, we got a lot of stuff to search in here. Search. Got rubber. Turrets are now configured to target designated people only. Fortunately, the base commander's dog should make a full recovery. Oof. Poor dog. Wait. Designated... Are we designated? Is that why we're getting shot at by turrets? Because those turrets were trying to shoot at us. What the hell? Or maybe, you know, they just malfunctioned. I suppose that's also plausible. We still have big-time clearing to do in here, though, so let's get to work. There's still a lot of enemy mans in this base. God, I almost wish I had the katana for this. I don't think it would be worth a full re-equip, though. We're too handy with the axe. What else am I doing here? Fuel cell? I see a radio. Also, there's a question mark over there. Or an exclamation point is what that punctuation is called. So a couple things to do. But first... Noted. I didn't even see where that came from. Oh wait, I think I do see it. Can you hit me here? Yep. Okay. I'm full, really? I don't know how that happened. Okay. Just destroy the sandbag, and then I'll be good. And then can you hit me like here? Holy shit, he's curving it. He's bending it like Beckham. Let me think. Do I have time to think? I do appear to have time to think. Okay, I don't have a ton of time to think. I should probably just find my range. Is what I should do. And then snipe it. I feel like that's too far, and I don't want to waste a rifle shot. It's right there. There we go. Rocket launcher turret down. And then I saw another one over here. This one's pretty straightforward, though. It looks like we can just break in here. You can't hit me there, so just chill. And then we come around here. And we hit you like that. And then that's another turret down. Uh-oh. This could be pretty bad. That one I feel like is gonna take a rifle. I don't see it, though. Can I see it from here? Yes. Bless you, zombies, for not really paying attention to this. Oh, I got it already. Okay. Switch to axe. And then kill the inbound bogeys. Am I good here? Am I good here? Am I good here? Are you shooting at me? Are you shooting at me? No, I appear to be good here. Okay. You gotta go first. Evaded. I don't know what that means. I don't know how I did it. But there it is. Am I good here? I'm just gonna run. I'm going to run all the time. We're always running, and we're never going to stop moving. And that's going to be our trick to not getting hit by turrets. And we're not going to stop until every turret is gone. Turrets. Turrets? He's pulling. Done. I know there was one more that was shooting over here because I saw it try to target me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you need to go. Which way do you want to turn? You want to turn this way? Then I hit you from here. Any more? Like maybe on this side? It's a lot of turrets, man. Like a lot of turrets. Oh, I see one on the other side of this van. Wow, and you can see me from there? Alright, I'm gonna go the long way around on you. I thought I heard a rocket launcher turret. But I appear to not have heard a rocket launcher turret. There's that gone. Now we search. I see a turret. It has not seen me. We're very lucky. It's gone. We need the home portal. I see a lot of angry red dots out on this runway. You were one of them. And then I think we're clear to fight this thing, honestly. So let's get the builder's kit out. How many turrets could we make last time? I think we could make 9, so I don't think it actually got destroyed. I'd like to kite you maybe like into this little kill box. You think that'll work? I think that'll work. Get over here. Come this way. Oh, come this way. Yeah, come this way. Could you come this way, please, and then turn away from my friends? Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit. That was fast. Anyway. We killed one of those the real way. Don't get it twisted. Or do. I'm not going to stop you. And then a quest in this building down here. Okay. If you want to get it twisted, you can get it twisted. You're an adult. You can make up your own mind. Also, remind me at some point, I gotta go get that apple that I dropped. That's how you get ants. Or worse.
Where is it?
It's just over on the other side of my desk. That's okay, I can get it later. Come out. Get out here. Oh man, and you're angry. This is about to be the worst spot in the world to fight one of these guys. Never mind, we'll just dodge. Forehead. I can't believe we only got hit once. That whole mess. Air traffic control schedule. ATC reports. Severe atmospheric disturbances detected. All planes grounded until further notice. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I could use a campfire right about now. You got any campfires for me? Oh, there's a campfire in the building. I just have to get to it. I am being targeted. Let's see. You think I can get a shot over like this wood? And it can't get a shot at me? Yes, very easily. Oh, but there's a second one, and I do not have a grenade, or I don't have enough rifle shots for that. So we're going to have to go like that, and then we're going to have to try and just launch a grenade. Let's see if that's good enough. That was not good enough. Will this be good enough? That was good enough. Just frickin' send it. When in doubt. Okay, 1 down. 2 down. That door's blocked. Although I'm pretty sure we could sledgehammer it if we wanted to. Do not hit the couch. Like, we can come back for the couch. Just hit the zombie. Please. Do we have a port? We still do have one more port. So let's port. And then we'll go grab the stuff outside and we'll port that too. Now we're good. There's a lot of you muscle boys in here, huh? There's a lot of holes in here too, huh? What were you doing in here? We can open this. No MacGuffins needed yet. That's gonna suck for someone. Oh, it didn't do anything. Okay. And then we come around this way, I guess. We got dags. Dags that I can't hit? There we go. No, just dags that I can't hit is what's in there. And then we have 3 muscle boys. One of them appears to have ripped this door off its hinges. So that's pretty impressive. The patient has both frostbites and thermal burns. Neat. Nice kitchen. Take some carrot. I will not cook. I'll begrudgingly take ceramic. Quest complete. Strange energy. You arrive in a peculiar room that contains a swirling vortex of energy. It seems to be what you were looking for. I don't remember looking for it, but like I'll take your word for it. Also, it's very slow in here. Let me get to the campfire first, because this feels like it's going to be a whole thing. Those are just bathrooms. You're fine. Can I? I can't. There's a rock in the way. Son of a... Oh, the door to get to the campfire room is through here. Okay. Also, why is it snowy in here? Bizarre. Light the... Oh, there's a fabricator here. Okay. There's a bunch of shit going on in this room, then. Let's drop that off. And then let's go appropriately explore this. So, we have a fabricator. Start it. Fabricate. Digital wristwatch. Time modifier plus 30%. The clock runs faster than it should, as if to demonstrate its prowess. Oh, so this must speed time up, where the other one slowed time down. I could see that being significantly more useful than slowing time down. Just being honest. And there's like a room in here. You got a fridge. Some eggs. Notes. Is it possible to replicate the teleportation effect? What teleportation effect? Wait, wasn't there a thing in the underground that made us teleport? I feel like there's a thing in the underground that was also making us teleport. Also, did I not actually sleep at the campfire? Did I just, like, deposit my inventory? I think I did. That was a mistake. We actually want to sleep here. Inventory. Are we good with this? I want to put the digital watch on. If we go 30% faster, then we don't need running speed plus 10, right? I'd assume so. Holy cow, he's zooming! I'm so fast. Hey, not anymore, but like before that part, I was so fast. I'm gonna get so much done now. We can... God, it's still glacial by this thing, though. We managed to capture one entity that appeared, but it vanished after a while. What are they doing in here? With this giant portal electricity thing. Investigate. The structure has become increasingly active for as yet unknown reasons. It's affecting the flow of time around it, and is also causing some local spatial anomalies. The digital watch we invented mitigates some of the effects. It should allow us to interact with the event horizon inside. What the hell? Have the digital wristwatch equipped, enter the structure, finish in 140 seconds, get a Rift toolkit recipe? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, 140 seconds... This... Oh, the timer started. Holy cow. We're like on the clock here. We have bad men. We've defeated bad men. Get me away from this rift. Get me away from the rift. Like, let me play at normal speed. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we finished. Oh, we didn't finish. There's more. Who knows where the hell we are right now. But there's more. Power attack. Easy. Now we're done? Nope, not done yet. Now we're in the cage suburb. Oh, our campfire's like right there. We've been here before. Pretty bad dodge, I would say. Good hit, though. Dude, we were just... Where the hell is this now? This is Pioneer's Park. Okay. We've been here, too. He is cracked at combat, for what it's worth. This is up at the tomb. No. Dude, I can see inside the damn Matrix. You think you're gonna hit me like this? And we're back. New invention, Rift Toolkit. The old monsters who attacked the base are now dead. However, the rift is still active, and its effects are affecting the world around it. Yeah, I can see that. It's just doing like weird stuff. What is this? That wasn't there before. Right? I don't think that was there before. I don't think I can... Wait, how do I get in here? Oh, there's a door over there. No. Yeah, there's a door over there. Okay. Okay. So that is, like, in here. And then we go around this way. And then, like, in through here. Also, there's a clipboard back there. What lore do you have? Oh my god, we're so fast at destroying things. Read. The base is being overrun by unknown entities, and 2 of the scientists who entered the structure have disappeared. I managed to grab some supplies and found a safe spot to wait out the situation. Dr. Frink. Dr. Frink, I don't believe that your spot stayed safe, if this is where you were hiding. Because you are, like, not here anymore. Alright, let's go. So fast, dude. Jesus. Just dodge for your life. Just, oh, all my timings are fricked up. I'm not going to be able to use this watch, man. It's too hard. Open with 1 mana chunk? Do we have a mana chunk? Need to craft Rift Toolkit. Okay. Sure. I'll go craft a Rift Toolkit. Nope, it's not that way. It's this way. It's like up here. I'm taking this watch off, man. I can't handle it. It is way too zoomer APM for me. Just give me the sweatbands. That's more my speed. I'll play coward strats. Also, let me invent soldier while I'm in here. So we've had enough for that for a while. Let me invent rocket turret while I'm in here, because 9 turrets is significant overkill for everything we've been doing. And turret ammo expansion, so plus 60%. Yeah, I can live with 4 CPUs. Allows opening and entering mana rifts. 5 mana chunks. We're gonna have to teleport home. Because, yeah, I don't have 5 mana chunks. Is there anything else here we need to do? Not that we can't come back for. I have no idea how to get out here for what it's worth. Wait. These icons were not here before. Mana Rift. Also, there's a tomb there that we just never did. Right? Like those, well, we don't have a way of getting in there yet. We still have to figure out how to open up underground. Wait, these used to be question marks. And now they're mana rifts. So I think we find, because there should be like one down here. Yeah, there's one down here as well. So those weird lightning patches that used to be on our map are now mana rifts. And we open them with mana chunks, and we can smelt mana chunks in a furnace. And we can get to a furnace by teleporting home, because there's nothing else left for us to do here. So I'm firing up all of these. We have how many mana beads? 843. I'll do like 200, 200, and okay, not that many. I'll do 225, 225, and 225. That'll give us 9 mana chunks. Do these stack? Is that why it's so slow? No, it doesn't seem like they stack. It's just real slow next to them. Okay, so while that smelts, what are we going to waste time on? We can go and put this fuel cell away, I would guess, is what we would waste time on. Since we have it. And who knows, maybe that just finishes the game. And then we're actually, you know, done. Or free. We have no trees left that we can chop down here because we've gotten rid of them all already. So you love to see that. Now let's just go plug this last fuel cell in. We've opened a door to the underground. Enter the underground east tunnel. Which one is that? That would be... Oh, so this is where the escape pod teleported. It's right there. Underground east. That's this one. This door opened. So we can now go there. Why are we still at... Oh, because we haven't actually got it, because that's the only thing that's left to push that place to 100. I'm going to do a pass of my crops first, though. And then I'm going to do a pass of the arc. And we're going to see how that's looking. And then we'll head back to this. So, farming loadout is sickle, seed bag. And, now that we're not in hot temperatures, outdoorsman. And, now that we're not in hot temperatures, laces. So that we can carry more crops. A tree. A lot of trees that we actually haven't done yet. Yeah, look, it's huge now. Oh, this one only takes one. Do I have that? I thought I crafted a rift toolkit. No, crafting the rift toolkit takes the chunks. That's why we didn't make it. I remember now. I'm caught up. We actually need to craft the dang thing first. We also, to make 9 chunks, used up pretty much every mana bead we have. So we're either going to have to farm more of them, or fight for more of them, depending on how many chunks we actually need to use to get into all these rifts. But I feel like there's a lot of rifts. Like, we've seen a bunch of those. Store carrots. Now, how many carrots does that mean that we have? Collection. Materials. Carrots, 243. I feel like we needed something like 300. So, we're going to be planting carrots. Okay, not quite what I was going for. Lone Field definitely does not have farmable land. Otherwise, we would be able to see it. So we're moving south to the next farm. Wait, there's a dig spot here that we just never dug? It's marked on the map. We'll remember it. We will remember that it's there. Morning of day 30. I only have eyes for crops right now. Farming only. There's a lot of plant matter in this forest, though. Might have to come back for that. This was our lettuce farm. And then a little bit of wheat, because we ran out of lettuce seeds. And we're full, but we slept at a campfire. So we'll just cheat it all the way. And then we'll replant. This is just going to be lettuce again. Oh, okay, fine. Have it your way. Now where to? Sanctuary Farm, and we link tower to that one. And then we go to Tropical Farm, and we link tower to that one as well. Well, that's what those are. They're rifts. Fast travel. Narrows Vale. A lot of plant matter on that barn. A lot of tomatoes in this field. And then we'll go ahead and replant tomatoes. We have 369. I feel like that's going to be enough to finish tomatoes. Unless we blow through them all right here. I don't know about carrots, but I think that's going to be good for tomatoes. And then what did we plant over here? Wheat. Okay, drop off at the campfire. Replant our wheat. Only 144. Don't think that's going to be enough. But who knows? We'll find out when we make it back to the Ark. Yeah, I know it's Sanctuary Farm. Thank you for telling me. Now we teleport to Tropical Place. Fast travel. Everglade. We're probably going to be like a little hot here. No, we're not, because we're wearing our safari hat. Here we have potato. It's a lot of potato, too. It might be enough. And then we plant potato. We have... Wow, that was only 109? That feels like a lot more potatoes than that. And then the last one is in Westport, where we planted something. Don't really remember. Fast travel. Westport. This one's a long run for the Link Tower. Free leaves, sure. This one is also potato? That can't be right. We did 2 potato crops? Well, okay. This has got to be enough potato now, then. So, what do we plant in this field, knowing that we're almost certainly good on potato? Probably carrots, knowing that we're almost certainly not good on carrots. Am I forgetting? Oh, I forgot. Did I forget onion? Don't remember planting onion in any field, so I guess let's do onion here. And then, the moment you've all been waiting for, and by you all I mean me, how much plant matter do we have to plant a new field? We didn't do a ton of farming. We didn't go insane, but it's not that big. 983. That is not going to cut it. So here's what I'm gonna propose. Oh no, it goes even further beyond. Well, hang on. It's 2 per row. No, there's like 6 rows here. You're gonna need 1200. You only had 900. It's not even gonna be close. This is gonna put you like to 300, and then the next row is gonna put you at 100. And then you're gonna have 1 more row, and maybe 2 more rows. Depending on how generous... Okay, we're almost gonna finish it, actually. Is it 2 more rows? It's just 1 more row. I can do 4 more. God, it's gonna be really close. No, we got it. So, what are we planting here? Carrots. Almost certainly carrots. You going to bed? Okay. Sounds good. Can't destroy those. It doesn't even matter. You had enough plant matter. Why you just gotta attack a tree like that? Alright, so now we're going to the Ark. And we're going to see the fruits of our labors. And they're going to be woefully insufficient. Let's just get ahead of that. There's no way that we finish that entire farming room with the mere pittance that we've offered it. But I do think that, like, if we let all of these grow, and we go and farm, like, 100% completion on Everglades, which has a lot of plant matter, just kind of roam around the map, finish the last couple tasks there, there's an outside shot that enough crops will grow for us to finish it in the next trip. And why wouldn't I just, like, go to Underground? Well, what if there's something good in the Ark that we can use in Underground? What if there's, like, some game-breaking upgrade in there? In the after party? Hey, Lithy. How you doing? No, I'm doing my best anti-Tippy impression. My best Tippy impression would be having a foot cam instead of a face cam, and on the foot cam would be socks and sandals. That's not what he does. He's a bison rancher. He ranches bison and then sends all of the prime bison cuts to Nova or whatever. No, I do know. There's no trees to cut in Montana. It's just, like, flat dirt. Don't try to come in here and tell me that there's trees in Montana. Oh, you're talking about Guild Wars. Okay, sorry. I thought you were talking about Tippy the human being. Yes, I do know that he has a penchant for farming elderwood logs. And in that sense, I am truly channeling him. But only in the real life sense, no. I kill bison on sight. I think he's tasked with, like, trying to keep them alive, primarily. Yeah, no, I'm with you now. I forgot that he was, like, a a weird little boy like that. So let's see if we can actually finish this up. How bad's it gonna be? There's no way we have 300 carrots. We know that already. We do have 300 tomato, with a little despair and some in the ground. No shot we have 220 lettuce. No shot we have 220... Oh, we do have 220 potatoes. Okay, we'll take it.
30 samples deposited. This collection is now 48% complete.
Onion, okay.
10 samples deposited. 30 samples this collection is now 58.
I feel like if he's in Montana and he just kind of wanders around a lot, he's probably doing something in the oil industry, honestly. Alright, so we need carrot and lettuce, and that's it. Carrot and lettuce. And we've got them in the ground. Both of them. We might not have enough in the ground. But they are definitely growing currently. So while we wait for that to finish, what are we doing? Are we just going to do like map completion? So we can't do map completion here. Can't do it here. Could maybe do map completion in Fairwood. It is a beast of a zone. But, like, maybe we could do it. As long as there's not, like, you know, a Rift link kit somewhere in there. If he's not doing physical labor, he's definitely like a geologist or something looking for oil in Montana. There's no physical labor involved in that at all. You just walk around with your dowsing rod, and when it points at the ground, then you tell people that there's oil there. Source did a 1 semester class in hydrogeology as an undergrad and remember all of it. No, I want to go home and I want to check mana chunks. Because if I've got 5 mana chunks, the world is my oyster. No, not you. There are not enemies near. Are you high? There we go. Three mana chunks. I don't know if that's good enough or not. We might have had a couple, actually. Let me deposit. And then let me just peek. Nope, that was it. We only ever had 3. Okay. So while we wait for crops to grow, we're going to go do a bit of map completion in Curtis Field North. Yeah, not to slander the man while he's not here to defend himself, even though I would slander the man if he was here to defend himself anyway. Yeah, he doesn't strike me as a manual labor kind of dude. Now, can you say the same thing about me? Yes, absolutely. I'm not a manual labor kind of dude. But Uno reverse card. I spent a summer teaching rec tennis, which was like sort of manual labor. And I also spent a summer working in groundskeeping for a sand foundry, which was extreme manual labor and lost me like 15 pounds over 3 months. So do get it twisted. That's how I know that I don't have the complexion or constitution to do manual labor jobs anymore. Because I did them twice, and I was like, yeah, never again. I've seen this. I'm good. I'm extremely good not doing this anymore. Both of those, incidentally, were jobs that my father set up to instill in me the value of, a hard day's work and also the value of pursuing a college education so that you don't wind up doing menial labor jobs for the rest of your life. And unfortunately for him, my primary takeaway was that most people who perform jobs that are physically demanding are like horrendously underpaid. So it had the exact opposite effect that he was looking for, I fear. Which is that blue-collar jobs in general are like sorely underpaid in terms of what they're worth and what they entail. He didn't like that conclusion though, but joke's on him. Maybe you don't have me work in a foundry next time you want to make a point. Just like use words instead. Maybe just like talk to a guy and elucidate your argument with like reasoning instead of how you perceive the world to value things. And you might be like, oh, well, is he blue-collar? What experience? No, he's not. He slung boxes for FedEx for a summer in, like, the 1970s, when slinging boxes for FedEx for a summer was enough to pay for 9 months of college. And then he stopped doing it because it was too hard. And now he's, like, a financial accountant / planner for Fortune 500 companies. So I really don't know, like, from the outset what the moral of the story was for that one. Just one of those parent things, I guess, And then you're like, oh, I'll never do that to my kid. I've learned my lesson. But you just pick, like, a different fucked up thing to do to your kids. And the cycle continues. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Tippy. I don't know if that answers your question or not. I don't know if it was a question or not. Am I being Tippy in the game? No. No, I'm performing manual labor in the game. I'm breaking literal brick walls with a large pipe wrench. It takes incredible core strength and stamina to accomplish. Is this what it was like when they tore your kitchen down, Lethy? Was it just like a guy in a what are these things called? Pith helmets? Was it just like a guy in a pith helmet who came in with a wrench and was like, yeah, this all needs to go, and then he left and there was shit all over your floor? Because from the pictures that you've posted, it seems like this is what it was like. Me in a video game may have actually been in charge of remodeling your kitchen. Reminder for the occupants to refrain from doing something that I forgot to read. Why was it? Oh, there's a locked door here, wasn't there? Is it you? Are you locked? Okay, there we go. Basic lockpick. That's the map POI. That matters. And then after this, we make it to the fence. Or, sorry, not the fence. I was looking at a fence. After this, we make it to the campfire. And then we nap, and we run for the box that's in the police station. And then we go back and check on our mana chunk progress, I think. Because I kind of want to see what those are all about. This place is big, though, huh? Like, this house, specifically, is big. Definitely never looked in it, though, so maybe there's some secrets here still. Like, do you have a secret recipe in your dresser? No. That's just like a normal dresser. You do have a secret back in the kitchen that I missed. What's in your fridge? Some onion? Don't actually need it, unfortunately. I would rather you have been one of the farming crops that we actually need, but I'm not going to complain about it too much. Lithy, if you're still here, by the way, what's up with K&T lately? Because I was doing my my champion dailies, the DRM dailies, because I need to farm some of those Tyrian mastery points. And this random person who jumps into squad is like, "Whoa, K&T is still around?" Which like happens once in a while, but it's the third complete stranger who has told me in PvE that they're surprised that K&T is still around, and I'm wondering like what we did to make that happen. Like, I guess, first of all, why do people in PvE know that K&T exists in the first place? And then two, why do they think it died? Do you have insight that you can share on this? Because it's been weird. It's been one of those, like, lightning never strikes twice kind of things, except lightning has struck 3 times in, like, 2 days. And no, I don't remember their names, unfortunately. I didn't think it would be important. Sorry. They were just like a guy in a DRM. Probably don't need this barricade here, realistically. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, keep making noise. What are you sitting on? Did I forget to destroy something? Yeah, there's a toilet paper holder there. That I can't hit. Okay, I can hit that. There we go. Guess it doesn't expect a toilet paper holder to be hit from behind. Which I guess is probably like, oh my god, we destroyed a lot of houses there in one shot, didn't we? Let's use this. Other viewer's Amanda. She's downstairs, like, falling asleep, but she's technically here. There might be other viewers, and OBS just isn't updating in real time, but she's around as well. You missed the face reveal when she was actually up here watching. She was. Hang on, I can show you. She was right. No, past the messy desk. She was right there just a moment ago. Just ever so briefly ago, she was right there, and you could have seen her. But now she's gone. She'll probably never come back. It's also not that messy. It's just like my water cup, my snack for tonight, and spices and herbs that I had on my pizza for lunch that I didn't put away yet. Desk has been much worse in past days. Yeah, for you guys. How was that? Did you... So, catch me up, because I was only like partially on comms last night at the start of Raid. A person showed up to your house / apartment / condo, whatever that is, said, "Oh, there's water damage in your kitchen. We'll fix that." Destroyed your kitchen and then has not come back since. Is that a correct assessment of your current living state? And did you contact someone about this and inform them that that's not like okay or sustainable for someone who pays rent? That sucks. It's so unfortunate that buying a house turned out to be kind of a hassle for you guys. But hopefully you manifest a credit score relatively quickly, and then you can just buy and get out of that situation. Because it's like, it's annoying to deal with. It's annoying to deal with when... It's annoying to deal with regardless, but when you actually have a level of agency over the situation, it does help you sleep a little better at night. I can only imagine how frustrating that is. To be dealing with a property management company that just fundamentally does not give a shit. There's another locked door over here. Oh lord, and you're in an HOA? Dude, this sounds horrible. You guys need an escape plan out of that place. That's good, but also I imagine there's times when an HOA like actually makes the time to talk to you that just make the situation worse, because HOAs can be a nightmare to deal with. Hopefully you've lucked out and you've managed to be one of the only people on the face of the earth who has a reasonable HOA to work with. Because, man, it seems like it's just a crapshoot sometimes. Really, it's 76%. Well, I guess we're at 76% completion here because we didn't do any of this. And we didn't do any of this. So actually, I guess that number makes a bit of sense. Retrospectively, also, there might be like a fishing spot over there that we've just never looked at. Should go check that out. Oh yeah, dude, it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. And without doxing yourself, and I will also not dox you, how close to your current residence will your future residence be? Are we talking like same zip code, or are we talking like it's across the state / region? Yeah, I would absolutely stay away from an HOA if you could, like, even conceivably manage it. But what I would also do, to maybe save yourself a bit of trouble down the road, is figure out... same suburb area might still work. When you actually get the contractor in the house, if they do good work, make sure that you get a business card so that you can start building your folio of contractors who do decent work in the area. Because you'll want it for when you have the actual house. Finding contractors who actually do good work is actually insanely hard for some reason. Like, Amanda and I needed to have electrical work done in the house. And granted, our electrical setup is, like, a little weird. And kind of, like, cramped. But it took us 4 electricians. It took us 2 actual visits from real people. And it took us 1 actual quote/contract that we were, like, ready to sign before we actually found an electrician who showed up to actually do the work. We either... Well, we didn't... It wasn't even that we either got ghosted. We got ghosted by everyone else. We got ghosted by people who said they would come by to check it out. We got ghosted by people who actually came to check it out and said, here's the work you need to do. And we even got ghosted by people who literally sent us an invoice that said, this is the amount of money that this will cost, and here is the address where you can send the security deposit, or, you know, prepayment or whatever, which thank God I didn't do, because I was like, hey, just like 1 or 2 more clarifying questions about this in an email, and then literally never heard back from them. So... the moral of the story, find contractors you like, and then stick with them forever. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And there's no good... I mean, that you can find good reviews, but most of the reviews that you find for contractors are on places like Angie's List, where you can actually just, you know, pay to get a good review. And if you Google them, all the top Google links are either going to be like giant chains, which I really didn't want to do. I wanted to go with like a local guy. And they're also all going to be like sponsored results. And the time that you don't use a sponsored result, and it's just like a guy's Facebook page for his business that was last updated 2 years ago, and you try to call the number and it's disconnected, you're like, well, what the hell? What is going on? I bet there's a fishing spot up there. I'd bet money on it. But like the actual house stuff is really fulfilling. So hopefully you guys are able to turn that around really quick and actually just start putting some equity into your own place. Because like you still have these crises. You're still like, oh shit, there's water damage. We're going to have to fix that. But it's, you know, in a weird way, having it be only your responsibility and not the responsibility of a management company is less stressful than living in a place where you are beholden to a group of investors that actually does not give a shit about the quality of the building that you're in. Which was our case when we moved out of our apartment. Oh shit, I don't have my fishing pole on. Where's my nearest campfire? Yeah, exactly. So... and I'm sure you guys will be able to do that soon. As soon as you get like the credit stuff sorted out, you'll be good to go. And then once you have a place, let Amanda and I know, and we can swing out there and we can do like a housewarming party, and it'll be fun. Because I think she's either got family in Washington. I've definitely got family in Washington, and also I just kind of like the Pacific Northwest. So like if we were to take a vacation to Seattle or Vancouver or something like that, it's a very easy ask to just swing south a little bit and say hi to you guys. Say hi to Jenna and all the other guys. Say hi to Lorx. Say hi to my aunt who's in Bellingham. Like all that kind of stuff. It would be a fun little trip out of it. Yeah, if you can get out of the house for it, for sure. How long are you guys planning on staying in Arkansas? I mean, is it going to be like, oh, hi, hello, family. Okay, we'll also be leaving now, or is it like a extended stay for like a month? Oh, that's a long time. Although I've seen pictures of your parents' house, and it's gorgeous. Like there's worse places to be for a month than the pictures that I've seen of where you guys used to live. Oh, there's a box up here. Where's my nearest campfire? I'd imagine it's Runes of Ethelred. Let's clear a path. Yeah. So Amanda's starting to look at, like, her different career paths because her postdoc ends, like, end of this year. And so we've been looking at, like, a couple different universities in the Midwest. And, man, I imagine that you guys looking at Portland, but being from Arkansas, is the same way that Amanda and I are looking at housing prices in Philly and then looking at housing prices in the Midwest and going like, holy shit, we can buy a mansion if we're gonna live in like the middle of nowhere in a Rust Belt flyover state. Like the place that we've got now is it's a row home. It's like a 4-story row home, but it's still a row home. It's like 900 square feet, 950, something like that. And we paid a large amount of money for it. Somewhere between like $400,000 and $600,000, to not put like too specific a point on it. For that same amount of money in a Midwestern state, so we're looking at like a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath. It's insane. And our place is a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. And the second bedroom is where I am right now. This shit doesn't even have a door. It's just like a room that opens directly into a staircase. There's zero privacy. So really it's like a 1-bedroom, 1.5 bath. I think I see an obelisk. That means I should probably put like combat loadout on. Did you forget a 0? It seems like there's a 0 missing from that number. What the hell do we wear? We'll just keep outdoorsman on. That's probably good enough. Yeah, that's about what we were paying. I think our rent for the place that we had was like $2,200, $2,250, something like that. And it was okay, but it was also kind of crumbling. Like it was obviously a building that was nice, but hadn't been maintained for a while, and with ownership that wasn't particularly interested in maintaining it going forward. The AC in the central air in our apartment, our old apartment, broke the week before we were supposed to move out. And on the day of our move out, a week later, it was still not working. So I'd pity the poor people who had to move into that apartment without functioning central air. And, we're paying, well, we paid $2,250, so they were getting charged like $2,400 when they moved in. Because anytime you switch tenants, it's an opportunity to pump the rent through the ceiling. But yeah, paying, $2,400 for the opportunity to not experience central air. How bad here? I was like 95 to 100 that day. That was a nice August heat. A nice late August, humid ass summer day. Here being Pacific Northwest or Arkansas. Because I could see it being rare in the Pacific Northwest. You have a very temperate climate out there, but Arkansas can attract that summer heat from time to time. Yeah. To be fair, you probably don't really need it that often in the Pacific Northwest. You know, you get like a window unit for the days that are really bad and a space heater for the days that are really bad. And outside of that, you're pretty much golden. Dehumidifier is probably more important to have than Central and Pacific Northwest. Yeah, I've always really liked the climate out there. It was like 2 years ago, I think, that I was in Vancouver for a conference. And it was like 55 and either rainy or foggy every single day. And I was in absolute heaven. Just like the best weather that you could imagine for a person of my composition. Get juked. In addition to being like Tippy's Elderwood Farm Simulator, it's also got some aspects of like dodge training to it. Like, I imagine that I'm probably getting slightly better at dodging in Guild Wars by virtue of doing this shit. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah. Because then he'd never go outside. We'd have one of those things in our house that they have in airports that you can let your dog go to the bathroom on. Evade chance plus 15. I'd rather have the movement speed, I think. I think I'd rather have that. So, let's see. What's the best place to cut? Probably like straight south right here. I see a crate. And that's going to be from Lone Field. So we need to work our way to Lone Field. Yeah. I mean, I already live my life damp because I'm like a chronic sweat golem. So I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. We never been to this part of the map before. Also, we don't know how many zombies are alive here. We need to go install our link tower upgrade so that we have a bit of intel on that. Yeah, I don't. Amanda can't do the Pacific Northwest climate. She gets cold when it's like 85 out. Me, though, I have plenty of insulation. These things don't bother me. It's like 65 out right now. I've got both windows open. And it feels good. Alright, here's our farm campfire. It's not blocked. Okay, it is blocked. You're right. Let's just unblock it then. So I think it's just like west. I'm just gonna go. It is nice when you get to do the fashion. I have like one jacket that I wear that's getting pretty threadbare at this point and that I should probably replace. But oh man, it's so soft now. After just years of abuse. Like, I think I've had it since undergrad, which is approaching 10 years at this point. And it's just like, you're wearing the finest silks and the fabrics, except you can very clearly tell that the finest silks and fabrics have been heavily damaged through wear. Dig spot maybe? Tablet for sure. It doesn't surprise me, because Loth and I kind of sound like the same person. Dig spot. I think that's it. Alright, we're going south. We're going south, and I'm just going to keep the katana on. Dig spot? No, just like a weirdly colored patch of dirt. Not quite a dig spot. Such as it is. Right side, though, we're getting hella mana beads from this. Which was very necessary. That looks like something as well. Let's jog north really quick. Yeah, Loth is me. In, like, a different world. I bet he and I could finish each other's... Eh? Eh? That's right. Light field combo blasts. We could finish each other's light field combo blasts. Anyway, let's dig this chair circle up. Because that's definitely what that was. I'm gonna hope that there's nothing in there. I bet there's fishing spots along here, but we can find them later. Let's sweep the south of this zone. Get that cleared up, and then we'll head back north. Private property keep out? I will absolutely not. Don't ever take that tone with me. Ooh, fish spot. Inventory's looking a little dicey. Oh, wait, there's a campfire. Never mind. Inventory's not looking dicey at all. There's an odious smell lingering in here. Neat. There's actually a barrel out back that'll save us a ton of work. And I was surprised that we were getting I guess now that we're dropping a ton of fire fields, we are going to be tilting people with swiftness uptime a lot more, especially if people start moving off of retreat for like other better skills. But honestly, swiftness uptime is important, so is blasting area swiftness really that bad? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna take the controversial stance of saying that actually swiftness is good in World versus World. Private property keep out. Yep. Trespassers will be shot. Well, you missed your chance if you were gonna. Graves. Oh, we can dig these. Yeah, projectile reflect being important. That's a big controversial one. Held a message for recent sex-based terms? Yeah, sure. I don't think that bite me is necessarily sexual, Automod. Why don't you chill out? Thank you for identifying another filter of Automod that I did not want in the first place. He gets, like, pretty excited. Not Hulk, Automod. Automod is, like, pretty zealous. Yeah. Automod is, like, the kid who went to, like, the Catholic school. And is like, you can't just say swear words. You'll get in trouble. Fuck you. Oh, hello. Did you come to kill deer as well? Yeah? That's a tiny deer. How are you going to kill that tiny deer? I'll do it for you. Or I guess as some people call them, fawns? Deer cubs? Deerlings? Deer heart? Myth tablet. Alright, let's get some lore in.
The brave warriors grabbed the one-armed king while he was sleeping. The king was thrown into the deepest pit on the island. We all watched. Surely the pestilence would end now.
So that's like lore tablet 6 out of, I think, 12. I'm going to make the bold assumption that the pestilence did not end, just because they chucked a guy down a hole. And also, Lithy, since you're not going to be up on the lore, there was a guy who showed up who was in a comet. He was just chilling. And he was like, hey, do you guys want to learn how to use magic? And they were like, hell yeah, we want to learn how to use magic. That sounds rad. So he taught them magic. But he didn't, like, tell them where magic came from. He only taught them, like, magic tricks. He never gave them the book that says, here's how you do magic. And then they got pissed. And they started to resent him, because that's what you do when you, are, like, fundamentally xenophobic in nature. And then they threw him in a pit. And now you're caught up. I have no idea how that matters to the overall plot of the game yet. We haven't figured that part out. We're still on a journey of learning and discovery together as one. But presumably we'll get there. Oh my god, it's so many deer. Target-rich environment. I'm also going so far. Well, that's what we need to find out with the next tablet. See, every tablet tells us a little bit more lore. It's like personal story chapters. Every tablet tells you a bit more. So we gotta find the next tablet. And then we'll know. He could still be in the pit. He could no longer be in the pit. The next tablet might be the process of him falling into the pit, and maybe he has exposition that further advances the plot of the game. We have no idea right now. It could be anything. What else did I come over here for? I don't see anything on this road. Wait, is that a campfire? No, I don't see a box next to it. I see a dig spot. Okay. That's what we came over here for. We want a dig spot. No, we also haven't figured out who the hell built the tablets. There's a lot we don't know still, which is wild, because I've been playing this for like 30 hours on stream. Maybe more. Hey, presumably, since the tablets are told from the perspective of the guy... Yeah, it's kind of Stonehenge-y. There's a Stonehenge element, which is like ancient peoples, guy fell out of comet, he taught us magic, where you're like, okay, sure, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. And then there's the present day, which is like where we're very clearly alone in this world, except for a bunch of zombies. And we've been finding a series of radio broadcasts on radios in houses that sound like they're from some kind of like king or dictator or president of the island, who's like, there's a problem, but everything is okay. Don't worry. Check your manual for this information. Don't go to X, Y, and Z. But then he's kind of like slowly descended into a spiral of madness. And we don't yet know how those things are... Oh, and then there's also a third thread, which is where we found a giant pyramid over here. There's like an enormous pyramid, and there were some radio broadcasts around that. Or not radio broadcasts, there were like voice recordings around that of an archaeologist in the area who was like, yeah, we were checking this pyramid out, and I thought I heard what sounded like cries for help coming from inside. So we filled the entire pyramid with cyanide gas, and now we don't hear anything. So I guess that's resolved. And we don't know how those three things are connected yet. Yeah, you can fast travel from these link towers. So there's one link tower per zone, and you can fast travel to link towers. But then you have to run between that. It's a fantastic game, honestly. If you're a fan of like chill exploration, strategy, lore kind of games, it does so many different things that it's hard to give it a single category. But if you had to pick like a single game that it's closest to in terms of overall mechanics, it's probably most like Subnautica, I would say, where it's a blend of exploration, combat, crafting, with a thin veneer of plot over the top that's like, oh, interesting story, but not something that's at like the forefront of the game. And I fucking love Subnautica. So I guess maybe it's like not that unusual that I would also be super into Dysmantle. Yeah, it's so good. And I think that's probably why I like Dysmantle a lot as well, is it's like kind of ARPG, but you can alternate between, okay, I'm going to go fight, now I'm kind of burned out on fighting, I'm going to go explore, now I'm kind of burned out on exploration, I'm going to go craft, and then there's just like that tiny carrot stick of lore that keeps you wanting to go forward. I really just got to play more games like this. I got to find more games like this is what I got to do. It's like this, it's Subnautica. I also really liked Bastion, which was it's the most passive fishing mechanic you'll ever see in your life. I'm not pressing any buttons, it just happens. It's certainly not like a Stardew Valley or a Dinkum or anything like that, but yeah, there is fishing. Anyway, I'm a fiend for this genre of games, whatever you call it. I don't know what genre of game Subnautica and Dysmantle would be, but it's a good fucking game. 95%. So I'm gonna bet that there's like one dig site up here and one fish spot on that pier, and that's gonna take us to 100% for the zone. I've never played BDO. There's a lot of MMOs where I just like haven't really touched them, and BDO is one of them. Is it good? And also, what is the fishing mechanic? The problem is there's a lot of MMOs I'd probably like, but I just don't have the time for them. Like, if I were to come into significant money tomorrow, that would enable me to drop out of a PhD program, the first MMO that I would pick up with all of my free time, because obviously that's what I would do, is, like, not WoW, you're gonna be mad. It's not Final Fantasy XIV, you're also gonna be mad. I'd pick up EVE again. Despite the fact that it's kind of like a crumbling infrastructure of a game, it's still really good. Oh, it's a radio broadcast. Okay. Yeah. So here we find these, and then there's plot.
Last line of defense, the quadrumvirate has been deployed to protect you and those closest to you. Have no fear. This is an automated recording sent from K23, the Crown Station.
So you just find these automated broadcasts that are like, you know, very morale posty, where it's like everything's okay, the quadrumvirate is here to protect you. Which, now that I think about it, I think the quadrumvirate might be the 4 enormous mechs that we've fought over the course of the game. Wait, BDO or EVE? Are we talking about? Because I thought BDO was like an MMO through and through. Why is it not? Oh, EVE, yeah, no. Dude, EVE is... man. In another world where CCP is, like, better at managing their game, holy cow, would EVE be a good game. Like, I started playing it in what I would probably define as the heyday, which is like 2012, 2013. And it was such a singularly unique experience that even now, like 10 years later, I'm still very romantic about it. Just a great game that has really been mismanaged in an unfortunate way. And that's not even to say that it's bad. Like, it's still a fine game, but it's a game that has definitely wasted a lot of initial potential and uniqueness that it had. But yeah, holy cow, would I play Eve again? That's still, like, even now in the year of our Lord 2022, I'm like, I would play Eve. Oh, okay. Interesting. So what does the gameplay look like if you're just like a horse breeder? Like, all of your XP then comes from horses. Are you able to then sell horses for gold? And is there like a horse breeding like gearing trajectory where you can do like horse breeding mythic level dungeons? There has to be a fishing spot like here. What else could we be missing? What else could we be? Or is there a fishing spot in that lake that we never did? I'll check both. Because I'm assuming that if you're like, BDO is an MMO but it's weird, you still do things like level up. It still has like that progression, and that like you put gear on your body. And that better gear is better in some meaningful capacity. Here. Yeah, fishing spot. This is the one POI we're missing. This definitely sounds weird. It kind of sounds like Guild Wars a bit then, where Guild Wars, or one of the appeals of Guild Wars is that it's got this interesting and well-developed combat system. Oh, it's a gacha. Okay. Well, not like a gacha, I guess, but it was similar. In that you're just throwing gear into a wood chipper to try and get the stuff that you actually need. Yeah, that model of MMO never really stuck for me. Like, I played it a bit, not like BDO specifically, but MMOs in that genre, and I was just kind of like, it's fine. I like that you still have something to do at soft level cap that actually, like, you know, pushes you up based on the amount of time that you spent in the game. But then, in reality, I don't have the time for it because I'm like a working adult. Okay, let's open this and see what it does. Yeah, they teleport you. That's exactly what I thought these things would do. And that should let us get this box. And then it teleports us back down. Okay, so nearest campfire to this rift is Packard. And are these done growing yet? They are. Alright. We might be able to do the arc here. If we're going to do the full circuit of crops. Let's get our farming stuff on. I'm also not like a huge fan of mandatory PvP, despite the fact that I do it a lot in Guild Wars. Hey, World versus World, despite being a PvP game mode, does sometimes not feel like a PvP game mode. Because the scale is so big. $289, that's still not enough. We're gonna have to plant another round of them. Yeah, I can see that. Especially if there's like not any, like, imagine that Guild Wars had a soft cap endgame, where instead of just, you know, nothing but horizontal progression, you were like grinding out incremental, God, like mastery points that refreshed every day, and if you spent like 100 mastery points, you could get like a permanent +1 boost to one of your base stats. That would be an absolute nightmare of a game to play. Like, does the +1 to precision for every 100 infinite mastery points that you farm actually matter? No. But, God, for the people who play it like 20 hours a day and have done their daily mastery point every day for like 10 years. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. Oh shit, I missed my turn. I missed my exit. Yeah, God, it respects your time so much. Yeah, I would cry emoji about that one as well, to be fair. I enjoyed WoW at a time in my life when I had the time to spend on WoW. And I enjoy Guild Wars 2 at a time in my life when I don't really have the time to spend on Guild Wars 2. But it understands that as a set of mechanics that comprise a game. There we go. Holy cow, that was good. I mean, I guess it is like an endgame thing. So it's going to give me the good rewards, but still. A full stack of steel, a nearly full stack of electronics, a bunch of rice. Or even, like, beyond that. Like, you and I are logging in every day. But there are people who don't log in every day. And even if you leave for, like, a year and a half, you know, you come back and your gear is still your gear. And in most cases, your gear is still good. You know, you don't have to do any kind of grind to get to the next item level. You don't have to, like, do any of the maintenance stuff, like the Coven stuff, or the Covenant stuff, or whatever it was in Shadowlands. Where you come back after a year and it's like, oh, by the way, there's like 35 new tiers of your Covenant that you have to do. If you want to be, like, even remotely competitive. And also, everyone else who didn't quit, who's been doing Torghast every week, is like a million miles ahead of you on time-gated currencies. Have fun. Yeah, but like, I don't know, man. I can do that in Guild Wars too. I just eat books. Yeah, the largest problem that WoW has put itself in, besides the fact that it was run and continues to be run by a bunch of just purely garbage human beings, is that once you're out, once you're out of the curve and you're not keeping up on things on a day-to-day basis, the effort of getting back into the game just looks more and more intimidating each time. So you're like, oh, I kind of want to play WoW, but shit, I need to re-level a character to whatever the new level cap is. I'm going to need to re-gear it. I'm going to need to catch up on all my reputations for the new map that came out, because I'm not going to have any of those. I'm going to have to learn all the new dungeon paths, because there's going to be new dungeon paths, and everyone will have learned them in the first 48 hours of the game, and have like the optimal farming route now. I don't know. I look at that curve and I'm like, man, I'm good. I'm just gonna like log in and do my daily fractals and then log out again. Yeah, and I hear that, but like the problem is that they're trying to make that curve shorter approximately 9 years too late. Is like the primary problem. If they had given me that cell the first time I quit World of Warcraft, when I was like, man, I can't keep up with a hardcore raiding guild, or I'm gonna like flunk out of college. If they had given me that cell after I was like, after I had my undergrad under control and I was like, okay, I can play video games again, I probably would never have picked Guild Wars up. But that was not their design philosophy until very recently. And as a consequence, I got to meet all of you wonderful gamers. Not that that's a slight against JJ's group, because I really wish I had kept better ties with them as well. I have a lot of fun hanging out with them, and I think there is a little bit of bad blood between us because I kind of, like, you know, ditched their community a little bit. But, you know, it's a big fucking time investment to play WoW. Ain't not all people got time for that. Like, some people got time for that. But ain't not all people got time for that. Well, they're playing Ascension, which is like, you know, WoW, but not WoW. If the channel pings that I still get from them are any indication to go off of anyway. I'm assuming that's what the new Descension channel is that I started getting pings from earlier today. Yeah. And I mean, Final Fantasy was okay, I guess. I don't know what their gearing curve was like. The combat style just didn't quite click for me. It felt almost like PvE Guild Wars rotations, and I don't really like PvE Guild Wars rotations. I don't like doing a prescribed optimal rotation. I kind of like the challenge of reacting to things that are going on in my environment. Which is probably why I just spend so much time in World of Your World, because that's all that is. Also, holy cow, is it loud outside? I don't know if you can hear that. But the Phillies are playing a home game tonight, and it sounds like it's going pretty well. Despite the fact that I live nowhere near the stadium. The stadium is like a mile and a half away. I can hear that shit from here. Actually, let me go check the score really quick. Let's see just how well they're doing. Oh. Houston's up 2-1. It's not going as well as I thought. Well, maybe they're turning it around and that the score just is not updated yet. Yeah, I mean, WoW had some genuinely fun combat mechanics, which I'll give it a lot of credit for. It's just such a pain in the ass to level. Oh, and there's a box. Holy cow. Alright, so how am I getting to this thing? Let me chop all these trees down first. Oh, this is like right above my shelter where I came out of the ground. This is where I was born. Was right in this spot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm trying not to be too negative about WoW, because we all like to pile on WoW, but it's not exactly an innovation to allow you to change your talents anywhere, unless you happen to spend several years designing your game so that you could explicitly not do that, and now you're like, hey, look, we're going to give you a minor QOL feature. Isn't that neat? And then a community that has been, historically starved for anything that is a mechanic that's remotely friendly of player time is like, whoa, Pog, I can spend 5 fewer minutes playing World of Warcraft to just change my talents. Sorry, I'm not. I don't know. So I have grievances against World of Warcraft the longer I spend playing games that aren't World of Warcraft. I think it benefited a lot from being what it was in 2004, which was a casual MMO compared to things that existed at the time like EverQuest. And it has ridden that legacy for longer than it probably should have, while other games in the field spent their time innovating and doing interesting things in the genre. And now they've showed up to their own party late with things that other people have already done, and they want credit for it. And I'm like, no, do something new. I'm not going to clap my hands because you aped Guild Wars 2's talent system 10 years late, and also made a mount that handles suspiciously like a griffin. Do something new that I will actually get excited about. Take the idea of Mythic Plus Dungeons, which was a sweet idea and was like 80% of the reason that I started playing Shadowlands in the first place was because I thought it was super compelling. And Torghast because I thought that was super compelling. And give me one of those every expansion so that I can like have a reason to play World of Warcraft specifically for a thing that it does. That's fine. I finished my rant. That was all I had to say about that. I just get mad. I don't get mad. I get frustrated by the amount of time that I spent on that game. In the dark times. And then they come back to the light times, and I'm like, nah, I'm gone. I'm out already. I escaped the Matrix. I unplugged. How is there still a zombie alive down there? Well, I guess it's an area of the game that we haven't explored, is how. I bet I've chopped down enough trees to get to that box. Oh, there's the thing. Here's how I get down. We've got a long walk to get back there. That's cute. It puts you right next to your box. It's like, hey, you remember that time you started the game here? Me too. Now we can come around this way and kill that zombie. That is escape notice for... Oh, a deer. Oh, okay, you'll just be leaving? Alright, fine. PvE night ended. That's a pretty quick clear. It was 50 minutes to do all 4 strikes. I was gonna go, but I did them already this week, and I kind of wanted to play Dysmantle instead. So, someone else can have the weekly profit shards that I would have gotten otherwise. I'm okay with that. What are we planting here? What do we still need? Lettuce and carrot, and I think that's it? I think that's it. How is Alistair doing? Is he over all of his health issues now? Is he back to being a spry young lad? That's fine. That just means you know where the real content is tonight. Speaking of real content, what's the new gimmick in Dragonflight besides, whoa, you can ride/be a dragon, because I'm not exactly sure which one it is. What's the new, like, you know, thing they're doing? That's the thing that makes you want to play. Ooh. We need those. Also, is that Capernaum done? No, 96. What could I possibly be missing here? A fish spot, probably? I'm gonna bet it's a fish spot. Okay, I mean, it doesn't excite me, because I have a griffin unlocked already, but... I don't know. I'll peek at it, because I have very little self-control. I think I would rather play Final Fantasy, though, if given the choice, because I never really gave that a fair shot. I never went from a free account to paid account, so maybe there's, like, game features that were paywalled that are actually kind of interesting there. Yeah, crowd is going insane for this Phillies game right now. Updating. It's still Houston 2-1. So that's interesting. They sound a lot more excited than the box score suggests. But I'm mostly just excited to have, like, sports done. I'm not a sports guy, if that surprises you at all. Okay, that I'm kind of interested in. The rotating old dungeons in. Except I don't know what Grimrail or Court of Stars are, so I guess when they say old dungeons, they're not talking to, like, me. My level of old. Oh, off of player polls, okay. So, like, the super early games are never gonna win. Or the super early dungeons are never gonna win. Because no one played. Yeah, you say the train one like I have any idea what the train one is. I can guess that from the rail in the name, but I still don't know what the train dungeon is because I skipped like 2 expansions. Pretty sure we're done with tomatoes. Which means this is either going to be carrots or lettuce when we replant. We can do lettuce. And then on the small field we'll do carrots. Yeah, I didn't play Warlords, unfortunately. Was that the one that everyone said was good? Or was it Burning of Azeroth? Or Burning Legion? Warlord of Legion? Legion of Fell Legion. You know the one. The one with the elves and the dwarves and the humans. Legion. Yeah, that one. What did I say? Legion? I think I said Legion. Quad was garrisons. And that was the one that people didn't like because you could just sit in your garrison and play the entire game. And you never had to leave your garrison. And there was a mobile tie-in app. Alright, lettuce is done. Next is going to be carrots. Yeah, I feel like on BioSchedule, slow content release is a very efficient killer. Like, that player base expects updates regularly. Should walk a mile in Guild Wars shoes, see how that feels. We haven't seen a dungeon in like 8 years. And probably never will. Yeah, I mean, I know that they're all different teams, and then it's not just like, oh, it's all Activision Blizzard, but watching the way that Overwatch 2 is gone, and watching the way that Diablo 4 is gone, like, I know that they're not gearing up to put microtransactions in WoW, but, or a battle pass in WoW, thank God, but, like, at a corporate level, I just don't like the direction that Activision Blizz is taking. Note that I'm not saying that like it's unsuccessful, because obviously you wouldn't make Diablo 4 unless it made a shitload of money, and by all indications Diablo 4 has made a shitload of money. But I don't know. I haven't played it. It's not my kind of game, but it seems very polarizing from what I've read about it. This is last farm, and then I'm going to underground, by the way. Not underground, underground. And this is onions too, wouldn't you know it? The one thing I don't need... Oh wait, there's carrots back there. Carrots are the one thing we do need. You know, I guess the other thing we could do, just because there's a medal for it, is we could finally use the sleep function that we've been ignoring for the entire game. Okay, I think we need to plant carrots here. We don't, we're at 302. I think we can just sleep, and we can do both of these then. I mean, fair, but then, like, what is the purpose of Overwatch 2? If it's just Overwatch but with a battle pass. Like, did they really change any core systems besides taking team sizes from 6 to 5? And changing a couple characters? And again, you know, caveat, not someone who actually plays Overwatch, so maybe doesn't know what he's talking about. Probably doesn't know what he's talking about. But, like, couldn't it have just been a balance patch? Or is it, like, really something significant that changed under the hood? Okay, so they did change a lot. See, I didn't actually know what I was talking about. I didn't know there was going to be a PvE mode. So yeah, apparently I'm just like super out of the loop on Overwatch stuff. Where else did we plant lettuce? Southern Farm? Hopefully Southern Farm. Okay, so you're plugged in, whereas I just like watched people who happen to be streaming it. Oh, you're like big into it, okay. Well, I guess it's not that hard to go to an Overwatch match when you're like in the Pacific Northwest. I imagine that sort of thing is heavily marketed up there. Now, where were the other fields that I planted? One was here, Evans Farmhouse. Oh, okay, that is impressive then. To do that in Arkansas. Fast travel me. I think Hedgefield is right. Okay. I believed you when you said that you did it in Seattle, and then I did not believe you when you said that you had done it in Arkansas, and now I believe you again when you said you did it in Dallas. We've been on a roller coaster here, but this makes sense to me overall. Let's see if we have enough lettuce for this arc, though. We've been like heavy farming. Almost like that's the stream title. We'll find out.
Samples deposited. 30 samples deposited. This collection is now 86% complete. 10 samples deposited. 30 samples. This collection is now 100% complete. The arc is now 64% complete. Please move forward to the next collection. As our numbers rapidly multiplied, so did our needs beyond just nourishing ourselves. We scoured the earth of material.
The rest of these terminals should be on site.
Towns.
There's no way that we don't have this.
Are building blocks of our civilization. Deposit them.
Yeah, there's a lot that got screwed by COVID.
10 samples deposited.
Although there's definitely, like, League is still around and Dota's still around. I wonder what it was that prevented Overwatch League from kind of thriving in the same way that they have, or not being as impacted in the same way that they were. Maybe because it was still kind of new at that point? Like, it hadn't been around for that long. Oh, it was the local team model, okay.
84% complete. 10. This collection is now 86%.
Okay, that's done. Oh, no, sorry, it's not ceramics.
10 samples deposited. 30 samples. This collection
Yeah, I have ceramic. Thank you.
Complete. The arc is now
What are these little, what do these say?
The earth of
Oh, it just tells you the story again.
Homes, towns. By refining the hardest of materials, we were able to touch the sky itself. Towers of steel and glass.
So this voice, incidentally, is the same voice on the radio, and this statue is the same statue that we've seen around the island. So my current working theory is that it's like this guy was like the president/dictator guy, and also happened to just build this giant underground Svalbard-style bunker to store a bunch of resources that humanity would need in the case of an apocalypse. And that's why I'm like, I don't know that everything here is like fully above board. We don't have enough stone? We don't have enough stone. Holy shit. I never thought that I would live in this world. We're gonna have to go, like, destroy buildings and shit now. Well, I at least know where to do that. I don't know, man. I destroy, like, everything that I see. You've seen me just tear down entire houses because they're there. But I guess I didn't do it enough. All that time I spent apologizing for being distracting. When in reality, being distracted, not distracting. When in reality, I needed to do it even more. Now you've really done it. You're gonna make me go back to my old ways. Where's my sledgehammer? There we go. I do like the hat. It's a good hat. I know you got stone in here. The one stone is not going to cut it. So I think we need like 200. Which is a concerning number. Hey, maybe all the walls in here. Maybe there's like 200 walls in here. There's also like the pillars. Excuse me? Sure, I guess. That makes sense. I can destroy walls, but not pillars. Also, these Jersey barriers over there, these things, those have stone in them. So we can hit those up as well. Alright, well I think instead of going to Underground, I'm probably going to finish with finishing the Ark. I'll just farm stone until like 40. And then I'll go finish the Ark, and then I've got to go hop on for raids. Because I am still going to do raid PvE tonight. It was just the strikes that I didn't need. Don't think sandbags have stone. You'd think they do, but they're actually like fabric or something. Yeah, they're fabric and wood. Well, I guess because they're on a pallet. These, though, these are stone. And I know, you're like, Chef, right behind that fence is a literal honest-to-God stone. Can't do it. They're too strong. Some things can't even be sledgehammered. No, cement walls, much easier to break than a stone that's in the ground. Because cement walls are made by man, and man is inherently weak. So each full picture of stone at the bottom is 16. And I said I wanted like 200. So let's say it's 20 because I'm pretty sure I overestimated. We need 105. We need 10. 10 material slots full of stone. And then we'll be done. So we're at 1.5 right now, basically. I think just this mall's outer wall is going to be good enough. Hey, it's a good game. Like the tactile feedback that you get when you're using a sledgehammer where the whole screen shakes when it doesn't do that for any other tool because the sledgehammer is giant. The nice little, crumbling wall sound that you get when you destroy it, and then little, like, tick, 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 tick of items as they enter your inventory. It's just... It's such a... like... dopamine generator of just making very small incremental progress towards something and metering out, like, the small amount of pleasure that you get for doing a task. He'll never remember. It's just good. It's a good game. I don't... The unfortunate thing is that I don't know if anyone else streams it. It's inexplicably a, like, not that popular game compared to things like Subnautica. But I guess it's worth checking out other people who play it if you're a fan of, like, Subnautica streams. But I feel like everyone played Subnautica. Markiplier played Subnautica, Northern Lion played Subnautica, Sips played Subnautica. Like, everyone played Subnautica. Nobody played Dysmantle. Which is a shame. It's a really good game. It does have the whole cool underwater vibe. It has the whole jump scare vibe the first time you see a Reaper Leviathan. It has the whole you get to drive a submarine around. It has the whole it's pretty. It has base building, which, like, technically this has base building, but it's kind of tacked on and wasn't there on release. So, like, I do get it. I'm not saying that Dysmantle should be more popular than Subnautica. I'm saying that, like, people should play it. It should be on a radar somewhere. Nice level up. Wasn't even paying attention to that. We're still, every time we level up, we're still picking from 5 perks, which is insane to me. Level cap has to be like 90, which is an absurd number to think about. You know what else I'm thinking? Why the hell are we here? When I'm pretty sure there was a ton of cement walls at the vault. At the arc, sorry. Like, couldn't we have just smashed that? Probably. Maybe after this load of inventory, we go back there. And we finish our concrete farming there. Our stone farming there, sorry. Oh my lord, this could take forever with a single hit weapon. I think I'm going to finish this section and then go back. So like this a section of wall here up to that break, and then around there. And that's going to be good. It's not going to be good. We're not going to have enough stone, but we'll be close, and we'll just do the last bit of the farming at the naval base. Because now that I actually look at the size of this mall, it's huge. And I gotta think about, like, you know, getting on for PvE here pretty soon. Two more to go here. And then just a couple more to go here. Outer Wild. I can never keep Outer Wilds and Outer Worlds straight. Outer Wilds is the timey-wimey one, right? Where every play session is only 20 minutes long. But you, like, slowly uncover what's going on over the course of multiple playthroughs. Yeah. I have spoiled myself on that one by reading coverage of it as it came out. But I still have kind of, like, been meaning to go and play it, because it has sounded really interesting. Whereas Outer Worlds is like, yeah, snoozer in space. Ooh, it's an RPG and your choices matter. I've played that game before. Yeah, I want to check it out. For sure. Baseball crowd is now pretty quiet. I'm going to assume that means the Phillies are not doing great anymore. It's still 2-1. There's no way that this score is updating in real time. Hang on a second. It's been like 30 minutes. Wow, that really has only been like 1 inning. Okay. Close game still. Astros 2, Phillies 1. Series tied. Kind of hoping they win, because that would be neat for the city. Kind of hoping they don't win. Shit, we're still 70 short.
180 samples deposited. 220.
I have 83, I need 150, so I need 70 more. 70, 70, 70, 70. I'm holding in my mind's eye the number 70. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the problem that I've had ever since I played Skyrim. Is that, like, Skyrim was great. Oh, can't break that. Is that Skyrim was great. Like, don't get me wrong, but it was a huge game. Just a massive game. And ever since then, any game that's like, ooh, it's the latest and greatest new open world RPG, I'm like, man, I don't have the time. I can't sink like 150 hours into a AAA game anymore. I have responsibilities. I'm not going to be done with that shit for years. It's like Fallout, Skyrim, Outer Worlds, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of looked like that. Oh, Outer Worlds isn't that? Okay. Maybe I was mistaken. That might work for me then, because my problem was that I would get extremely distracted by everything. I think in Skyrim I was like level 45 by the time I started the Civil War quest. Like, not finished, started. And that shit was not Radiant. So I breezed through like all of it because I had full like Dragonbone Daedric armor at that point. And it's just like a bunch of guys in Imperial Army costumes who were like, please stop. You can't fight all of us. It's like, actually, I can fight all of you. We're holding the number 70 on our mind's eye. We have currently achieved 1. This we can destroy. Okay. I've also never finished Skyrim for what it's worth. I finished the main plot. I finished the Civil War plot. I was so burned out that I never played any of the DLCs, and I never got 100% achievements. Although I should maybe check and see like what it would take to 100% Skyrim, because if it's a bunch of relatively low lift achievements that are like difficult in complexity but not enormous time grinds, then maybe that could be something fun to do on stream. Is do a very focused Skyrim play. That's like just do the main quests and then get out. And do a couple little side missions for like specific achievements that you need. So this stack is going to be 32. Oh, okay, that's really short. I did not know that. I thought it was going to be like one of those long, windy RPGs. This makes me sort of want to look at it. No promises, though. Here's 32 stone. Next stack is 48 stone. That's because gamers don't know what they want. Most difficult to please group of people that you'll ever meet in your entire life. We need 3 more stacks of stone. And that's it. And then we're done. Yeah, all the Assassin's Creed games are insane hours. Again, like good games, insane hours. And as a consequence, things that I don't really want to play. I guess we're destroying a desk now? I guess we're destroying chairs now? Okay, we're back to the wall. Really? I can't one-tap a filing cabinet with a sledgehammer? I feel like in real life I could probably one-tap a cabinet with a sledgehammer. Give me like 2 minutes with one of those things, I'm probably good. Okay, that is 48. Next stack is 60. Stack after that is 72, and we're done. This is the literal last thing we need to finish the arc. And then we get to go to the after party. Whatever that is. No, the downspout. There you go. And this chair. We can't just leave a chair laying around. It's a tripping hazard. Next concrete building. Do you give stone? Or do you give brick? You give brick. I don't make time for you. You give stone. You also give stone. That's probably all the stone we're going to need in that one. No, not the door. Hit the frame and the door will follow. There you go. I wonder if it's more efficient destroying concrete walls, or if it's more efficient going into the wild and finding tiny stones and smashing them. Hard to say. Day 32. that is the 60 stack done. Next stack is 72, and then we're finished. Is Destiny any good? Because I hear about it a lot. I see it get a lot of favorable coverage, but I never hear anyone be like, oh, I can't come to your social function, I'm playing Destiny with friends. I will preface this by saying it is not my game. It is a first-person shooter. I'm already allergic to it. But, like, I have heard a lot of positive things about it. The few people who I know who play it do seem to enjoy it. Also, we're in, like, radically different game communities. Maybe it's just because you're playing with Lof and Lorx, and I'm playing, like, mostly single-player games, but you're looking forward to Tales from the Borderlands. I'm looking forward to, like, Zero Seafort and Aquatico and, like, Cliffside Kingdom, or whatever the new city builder coming out is called. We are not the same. Do you guys ever do, like, PUBG or Tarkov or anything like that, or is that, like, too shooty and not enough, like, interesting game mechanics? Yeah, they're both kind of looter shooters, whereas PUBG and Tarkov are not. I mean, Tarkov kind of is in, like, a very weird way. All incoming and outgoing shipping is on indefinite hold. Okay, noted. I always thought that conceptually Tarkov was really interesting, where you had to, like, make choices about what you were going to pick up, because your inventory space and carrying capacity were limited resources. I always thought that was a really interesting concept, but I detest other people, and so that always turned me off from playing it. Which is why I'm really excited about Zero Seafort, because it's basically a single-player Tarkov. And it's also pixel graphics, which is fun. I always appreciate a good pixel graphics. The Borderlands stuff, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I've ever played a single looter shooter. I don't know that I've ever played a shooter, honestly. Yeah, co-op for 3. Yeah, well, I have a bunch of suggestions off the top of my head that are, like, not shooters.
310.
Like, have you guys tried PlateUp?
100% complete. The arc is now.
Arc is 100% complete.
The arc is now Please move forward to the final Thank area. You all our volunteers.
Yeah.
The after party will
Yeah, yeah.
There will be cocktail snacks and beverages, and a live band playing my favorite song. I made it myself.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking narcissist, dude. You should try PlateUp if it doesn't have to be shooters. It's been extremely popular in the circles that I follow.
Welcome.
Yes, take me down. What do you got? What do you got for me? Quest completed. What mysteries does level 2 contain? A funky song. No one else came. I don't know you could do that with Telltale games. Yes, yes, open. Alright, what's in here? There's gotta be something good in here, right? Like, this place is insane. Security? Nothing to read. A bunk. Wait, a bunk. No, I can't open it. Nothing in there. What about in here? What is all this? These are all the link towers. These are all the link towers. Ah, searchables. Good. Good. Sit in the chair. Everything is carefully placed. I wish there had been more mana to build extra campfires. Wait, what? Wait. Sit me down again. I wish there had been more mana to build extra campfires. Did I build the campfires? I want to sit in this chair again and read that. It does not appear that I can. Group story games. Yeah, man, I don't play a lot of groups. I need the Arc Lab key? What do you mean, I need the Arc Lab key? Let me in there. Oh my god, I'm not even done with this place. And there's a box in there. Oh my god, let me in. Oh, I can't get in there. Can I get in here? No. Yeah, I mean, MMOs are a decent venue to do story-based games, I guess. Is there really nothing for me to do here except there was like a table and a mana shard? And I guess once I find the art key, then I can do something with the art key, but I clearly don't have it yet. That's extremely underwhelming. It is kind of weird that it sounds like I made the campfires, though. Yeah, Destiny, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to say because I haven't played it, but it does seem like you're kind of a faceless person. Oh, you mean for like other people? Yeah, I couldn't weigh in on that. Alright, well the Ark was a huge letdown, so I guess we just need to head over here to East Underground entrance. Can I get through this way? No, almost certainly not. Alright, we're gonna need a link tower over there. I think I'm gonna get into the underground and then I'm gonna save, and that's where we'll pick up next time. So we'll fast travel. It's like here, right? So Hibernus is actually gonna be closer. Yeah, the reference of storyline. I got you now. It's like how Season 1 used to be in Guild Wars before you could actually go back and play Season 1. And then Guild Wars decided to make Season 1 again, and Destiny decided explicitly to never go back to those dark times. Also, look at all these mana shards. Let's upgrade stuff quick, because we can. Yeah, sure, give me Farmer. I don't think these choices matter all that much anymore. Riot Shield needs mana beads. We don't have that. Get the dice out of my face. Get the bandolier out of my face. Get the shiny piece of metal out of my face. It makes sense. I don't know why you'd, like, take content that you paid money for people to make and then go, nope, you can't play that anymore. I guess you do that because if you do that, you have the dungeons from Guild Wars, where everyone's like, dungeons suck. There's no reason for doing these, and they're super easy. Why are they here? Oh, it's literally a file size. That makes sense. We did this obelisk. We can shortcut these cars because we have a sledgehammer on. You can't hold me. I'm unholdable. Alright, so this is open. Let's see what we got. And by let's see what we got, I mean we're going to light this campfire, and then I'm going to be done. And I know that on Monday, I think it was at this point, I was like, I'm probably not going to have any time this week to stream until the weekend, so don't get your hopes up. And then I, have spent something in excess of like 10 hours streaming this week. So now that I better know myself and my ability to not play this game, I think I'm probably going to stream on Friday for a couple hours. And with any luck, we'll be able to finish Underground. And we'll see what happens after that, because we've also still got the underground area to clear. So I will catch you guys around for that, but I'm going to be done right here. It's nice hanging out, Lithy, as always, and anyone else who is here, lurking here and there, or anyone who's checking out the VOD later on. But I'm going to be done for there. I will catch you guys around tomorrow, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Have a good one.